Or I could just try to scare him or talk to him and maybe he'll give us some answers.
He's bound. Maybe we deal with him after we dealt with his friends.
And
I mean, but he could have some good info for us.
I do believe
His
one of
bird-
you was going to enchant him, no?
But his bird
was a
already told
plan.
us everything we needed to know. There are a dozen of them. There are no traps, and the woman is in the wagon. And if the other one went the other way, I think we should just run and start blasting them with firebolts.
I mean, did he say what crew he was with? Like, what if maybe these guys can be turned to our side?
How shaved is his head?
In fact, not shaved.
Well, I think that answers that
Mohawk.
question.
No half shaved. When you look at the creature and you start actually examining, you notice that half of his eyelids are removed. Like they were removed some time ago.
The fuck?
Oh,
What
yeah.
half? Like horizontally, vertically?
Lower eyelid.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. In fact,
Some ways
it
are much
looks like
creepier.
this creature is asleep, but you can see almost the entire pupil
Ugh.
because half of the lid that would be closed right now is still open.
The fuck?
And it looks old. It looks like, it's scarred and built up, but it looks like somebody cut this creature's lids to keep it from sleeping.
Pyro leans over to Carp. That's really weird, right? Like,
And this is probably the best sleep the creature's gotten in a long
Yeah.
So really, it
is
should be grateful
disturbing.
to us when it wakes up. It's gonna fucking love us.
Morgan, can you make sure your bird has the woman in sight and tells us if something's happening to her?
I can ask, but it's quite far away. I'm not sure he'll be able to warn us in time, which is why we should probably move towards the
Yes,
camp.
let's
We
just go.
already
Let's go.
are on our way.
I don't know. I want to learn more about these eye things. That seems strange.
Let's just keep him tied up. He's not going anywhere, obviously.
He's only
And,
asleep for a
we'll-
minute. Let me just
That's
talk to
fine.
him when he wakes up.
Let's
So-
tie him to this tree quickly.
I'll give you guys this. The creature is only asleep for a minute. Now, sleep is powerful in the sense that only an action or something dramatic will wake it up from the spell. Once the spell ends, the creature isn't going to wake up. It's going to stay asleep, but things that will wake it will be more realistic, like
Mhm.
sounds. So, just so you know, so that you guys
We
can make a good plan, and inform.
If you
If you-
really do want
If
to
you
wake up,
just let me talk to him a little bit, I might be able to get more information. But let me know what kind of information I might need. Do you want to know who he's with? Do you want to know why he kidnapped the girl?
The only thing I fear
Actually-
is that any information he might give us is information that can wait until the rest of the camp is dealt with.
I agree. They're literally animals. They're just, or the one step away, I suppose. I don't know if they'll have a reason.
Friends, there were two of them. One ran back. What do you think is happening right now?
Did the other one run back?
The other one.
Yes,
ran
he
back.
did.
Oh, it did. Okay.
I fear for the lady's safety.
We
should-
are
Then we should just kill this one. Let us kill this one.
good. I would
he's
like my
tied
rope.
up. It's fine. Let's just leave.
Yeah, I rather agree. Let's leave this one here. It's tied up. It's not going anywhere. Let's go deal with the ones at the camp before they kill the girl.
As long as we come back, this is my best rope.
We will come back for your rope, darling.
All right. So, are you guys charging the camp, moving quietly as close as you can? Camp, the hill.
Yeah. I think quietly as close as we can. Yeah, sure.
I'd like to say
Yeah.
quietly, but Kane, let's see how we do this time.
New stealth rolls.
Yeah.
Can the bird give me an update on what it
Okay.
looks like?
Yeah, you can send the bird out. You guys are getting to within about
Yes.
500 feet, so the bird actually disappears and comes back fairly quickly. The bird will give you an updated report. Give me 1 second.
This just in.
We need one last person to see if the group as a
Clang.
group. Well, hold on.
Clang, 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 clang.
If Tony's doing like a group thing, then the majority has to pass.
Hope so.
I have a thing.
What?
I have a thing.
All right.
You have a thing?
Maybe
Who
we
didn't
have
roll?
advantage because they don't know we're
Aaron,
here.
you roll
Are
too.
you gonna use Brian's thing?
I have a thing.
No, but let us tell you how to do it. Just kidding.
We're doing
Pyra's
good,
so good.
guys. She is.
Pyra is stealthy as fuck.
Yeah, no shit. +6. Damn, girl.
I'm trying to figure out you guys' classes. I mean, I figured out the warlock, but the others are a little bit confusing. I thought
I also
Pyra at the
might
beginning
have
was a
mentioned
bard,
it.
but I guess she's not.
She can be a bard. Bards have expertise.
No, she's probably a rogue. I think we'll
Probably-
find out. Don't tell us.
She casts
Alright.
spells.
She casts magic.
Arcane trickster.
Maybe, but I
They
know
don't
they
get
have
level 2
weird
spells,
magic.
level 3.
Oh, fine. Bard it is then.
You make me laugh.
You wanted it so much to be something else.
I hate bards. Bards are the worst. I'm just kidding.
Well, screw you.
No, the joke is I played a bard in our last game. That's why.
The
Did
first character you
Yeah,
played
one.
was a bard
Hmm
He's dead now.
with us.
Oh, he's very dead.
Oh, he's very
Thoroughly.
dead because he was an idiot.
How rude!
You were.
All right.
Oh, look, the big bad.
He was
vampire.
heroic.
So
Fuck him.
new stealth
didn't.
rolls. I have Ondel with an 8, Callisto with a 7.
Excuse me? 18, you mean?
18, sorry. My eyes went weird places.
Where even?
There's no 7 in there.
It's your name.
There's
Oh,
no
it's
still
7
of the
that
7.
you can see,
Oh, I have the 7.
but I see of the 7.
Yeah.
Oh, up to
There you
7.
go.
Because
Fair.
my eyes work like a normal human being's. Okay. So 8, 18, 16, 9, and 20. So that's pass, 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 fail, fail. As the group makes their way towards the hill, you get to within about 80 to 100 feet and are still undetected.
Hey.
Using the trees, small shrubberies, boulders, and things like that, just using the foliage as best you can as you approach this hill to stay out of sight. You are successful. Diaval will report to you that there are 6 goblins watching the perimeter. Still haven't noticed you. A goblin that seems to be calling out orders to the other, who is on top of the wagon and ushering the others that are still working to work faster. There are 3 still loading cargo and a 4th one that is also kind of lazily looking out for intruders.
None of them seem to have moved to kill the hostage.
They do not seem to have moved to kill her, although he seems to be stirring, like the increased activity on her wagon has woken her up and roused her a little bit. I'm going to put you guys on the map.
Map.
You guys are going to be able to move yourself and kind of pick where you want to start from, because you're still undetected. As long as you stay 30 feet away from the hill, I won't make you roll new stealth checks. Okay.
Okay.
Obviously, if you throw yourselves out in the open, though, not going to be
You're
great.
on your own.
Would we have discussed how you guys, like the fact that Pyra cast suggestion by, like, would I know that by now or no?
So, Carp and Ondil look physical.
I just mean that specific spell because I want to just to give her an idea, but not if I don't know that she can do
I mean, if you have the spell or it's on your spell list, you probably
It
recognize it.
wasn't. Well, she wasn't
Yeah,
there,
it was
so she
only-
I
wouldn't
wasn't.
though.
Oh,
It's
if
only Pyra and
Morg, yeah, okay. So if they didn't tell you, then you don't. Did you guys?
Well,
tell
that's
them?
what I was asking. If Pyra, like when we, when we're
It's
in the
our
wagon,
little
if
secret, baby.
if she
It's our
mentions
oh, sorry, Pyra didn't say anything about it.
Okay, no worries.
She doesn't charm and tell. All right. So I'm going to put you guys on the map, but that's also going to be
She
the
only
end.
tells when she sleeps with dragon or with giants.
And dragons. But...
TMI, but okay.
Sorry,
So-
Tony. You said they were gonna be the end of the session?
Yeah.
But we
Um,
didn't get to kill anything.
I know, but I assume everybody's also trying to go to, or at least I know.
That's
you
why I
are.
was trying to let's just go. Let's just kill them. I'm like, it's getting late. You guys are gonna want to do it next session.
Yeah, taking hostages I find usually just results in a really lengthy.
I don't know why nobody takes hostages, like from a player or a DM standpoint. I am always the guy that is like, let's fucking keep everything. I want to know what this guy knows, right?
I tried. The motherfucker rolled
And I'm not criticizing, but
17s and 18.
I'm not criticizing. I just noticed that my players never really want.
I
Like,
will
very
say that
surprised.
Pyra's whole character design is about like extracting information from people.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm really pleased to see that because that never happened.
I like the idea. It's just in my experience, it's always just been a very lengthy exchange, and then nobody asks the right questions, and we end up just
Sometimes
kinda
it is,
pissing
yeah.
time away.
It's more
that's been
about
my
the
experience.
enemy
It doesn't mean it
and
always
the
is.
situation.
Yeah.
I feel like if we're trying to like go into like I don't know someone's camp that is intelligent or whatever, but goblins, I'm like whatever. It's just gonna be
Goblins are
like
just,
evil.
breathing.
Goblins are intelligent.
Well,
Well, I don't know. I mean,
depends
I
on
don't
your
know
definition of
why
intelligent.
Callisto knows that.
Okay,
Or can
so you
consider
guys
them.
should be on the map.
I am not.
You are not.
I am.
Yeah, we are. We're on the left. Like,
I see 6 black lines. That's about it.
uh-oh.
I'm just gonna reload.
Zoom out, maybe.
But you blind.
Zoom all the way out.
Maybe refresh your browser because. Okay.
That looks better.
So,
So
like I
what's
said, as long as you stay not within 30 feet of the hill, you can move yourself wherever you want. There's a lot of cover here so that you can hide behind as you approach.
What's the situation looking like to get on top of the hill?
So you can see these number of. I have to scroll up to even remember how to pronounce it. We got to come up with a better word.
It's a
These
chevre
spiky
de frise.
logs.
Chevreau de frise.
Cheval de frise.
Mhm.
Cheval de frise.
Chevreau de frise.
Cheval de frise are laced so that you can climb this hill. It's a little rocky. It's got good handhold. But you're going to have to enter at a point that doesn't have spikes at the top, or else it's going to slow you down a lot. There's a number of goblins that are actively watching for you, but you've been very successful in remaining undetected.
Oh, I didn't realize it went so far.
This group of goblins here, by the wagon, are still loading cargo. These 3 over here are hiding behind crates, and they're kind of peeking their heads over. These 3 are hiding behind barrels and peeking their heads up.
I'll point to like this area where I'll be like, I would signal as if we can climb.
All right.
Pyra might have said, "Let me go first, if you will."
But then she went the other way.
True.
I mean,
I'm sorry. Are we actually going through? Are we starting this fight, or are we?
We
No.
are not. Like I said,
Okay.
I'm up for forever and a day later, but I think at least 2 of you guys are trying to get to bed. So
What, like
I do
reasonable
try
people?
to get to bed at a reasonable hour, and as much as I would really love to rumble these goblins, I fear like it might
no,
take
and
us.
that's totally fine. Something I wanted to try and do is make sure everybody got to bed sooner. So we're gonna stop there. Everybody happy with their positions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be fine.
Okay. You can look at Stagwick if you would like.
Aw.
It's pretty.
That's a charming little town.
Also, thank you guys. I had a really fun time playing my first game with you guys.
It was very fun. It's good to have you, Aaron.
Yeah, it was a
Thanks.
lot of fun. I'm glad everybody.
What is happening? Does everybody hear?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.